Hey you guys, it's Maddie and Sarah again. We're here for episode 4 of Phi Psi, and this episode we intended to do last night, but then we were too tired, so we figured we would do it tonight. However, we had a slight change in plans, and we don't have internet, we don't have power or anything, so we decided to do it right now. So I'll let Sarah tell you what's going on.
What's going on is we're going to tell you the story of our morning. It has been a crappy morning. Very crappy.
It really hasn't been that bad in my world, but Sarah's had a pretty bad morning.
So we're going to tell you the story of our mornings, and we're going to kind of throw in some lies, and we're going to throw in some truths, and your part is to decide what part is true and what part's just complete baloney. So that's basically it. So I'm going to start. This morning, whenever we woke up, our alarm clocks broke. Like, simultaneously, at the same time.
At the same time.
They broke. Just like they pooped their pants. And they were just like, I don't want to ring anymore. And which, henceforth, I went back to sleep for an extra 15 minutes. And Maddie, well,
I woke up and realized that I had not put my clothes in the dryer last night because I was too tired. So I went downstairs and I got my clothes out of the washing machine. And what I found in there was ridiculous. You're not even going to believe this.
It's really gross, actually.
Baby turtle eggs. Like, turtle eggs in the washing machine. So I take all my clothes out, set the turtle eggs off to the side, hoping that the mother is going to come back and tend to the turtle eggs, put my clothes in the dryer, and came back upstairs, which is when
her feet really did smell like rotting possum.
No, they did not.
No, that was a lie. Okay, whenever she came back up to the room, I woke up as she opened the door, and I was laying in my chair instead of in the bed where I would normally be, and I was intermittently hitting my alarm clock, which just decided to work, apparently, on snooze and not the actual alarm. So, anyways, I finally get up, and I get in the shower as normal, and then, well, you can see our little curtain outside, and the fact that we don't have any lights on indicates that there has been
tornado. We think. Not completely sure. Because I do this weird thing where if I put my clothes in the dryer in the morning, I just leave for class in my pajamas and get dressed on my way out, basically, like in the bathroom next to the laundry room on the first floor. So I go downstairs, and when I got down there and started folding my clothes, everything went black.
Yeah, completely black. And so I was up here trying to dry my hair whenever the wind started blowing at an insane rate. I seriously thought that our big, oak-like tree over here was just gonna blow right over. It was really, really insane.
And you currently see the curtain back there because we don't have a window anymore.
We don't.
Gone.
We had to put it over there to save ourselves from the shards of broken glass.
Mm-hmm.
And so you guys are really lucky that we're actually filming this right now. We could be dead. I'm just saying. We could be dead.
Just saying.
Totally dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also we're currently trapped on the campus because
there are trees
blocking both of the exits.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like we're stuck here forever.
Yeah, apparently we are. And so, anyways, wow, I look so gothic right now. Do I look gothic? I need a black shirt. I actually had on a black shirt, and that's actually the interesting part of my story.
This is the best part.
So, you know how Facebook has those pages where you like all the really stupid quotes and stuff? Well, one of my friends liked a quote, and I went on the quote page on my iTouch to see if it was anything worth liking. And apparently I hit like on some random quote that I don't really like, but Facebook now thinks I like it because apparently my iTouch told Facebook that I liked it. So whenever we came up, I got a bowl of cereal, got on the internet, and tried to unlike or dislike, I suppose, this quote that Facebook says that I like. And so I got on the internet, and then the internet decided to poop its pants and told me that no internet connection was available because, well, it's Barry, and it's the internet.
Internet's
at Barry.
Terrible here. Basically, mostly all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite saying. Mostly all of the time.
Yeah.
Whenever you need to, research something or, send something to a printer or, Facebook your mom, it's down.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
So, at which point, I throw my fist down on my desk and say, "Work, you stupid internet." And it was at that moment that my fist came in contact with my cereal bowl. The edge of my cereal bowl. I've changed shirts twice since then. I'll just put it that way.
It was hilarious. I was like laying up in the bed. I was like, well, since classes are canceled until noon, I'll just take a nap. So I went up there to take a nap. I was snuggling with Otis. You guys met Otis. And I look over and Sarah did that. And then she just has milk dripping from like everywhere. And it was like the funniest thing I've seen all day.
That's pretty awesome. I don't think I could do it again that well if I tried to. So, yeah, that's just about our story. And it's like 6 minutes right now.
6 minutes. We need to find something else to talk about. Be afraid.
Well, I mean, we thought for a while that we were just going to give you guys tips about how to survive a tornado at Berry College. And basically the key is to have a laptop with a good battery, because no matter if it is just like sprinkling outside, you will be in the basement if there is any word of tornado on the weather forecast. So, with that said.
Yeah. Oh, we should tell them about our favorite place.
I know a place where people laugh and children play. I could eat there 7 times a day.
And it's not called Chick-fil-A.
It's not called Chick-fil-A.
But we do love Chick-fil-A.
We do love Chick-fil-A.
It's called...
Jaundice.
Only not really. It's called Jandy's, but one day I accidentally called it Jaundice.
Like the yellow disease, yes.
But
jaundice.
if you're from the Ackworth area, Kennesaw area, you guys have probably been to like Menchie's. This place is like Menchie's, but it's in Rome. I think I've been there 10 times already.
Frozen yogurt out the wazoo.
Magic.
Oh, and just a little side note for Alex, if you're watching this. If wazoo were a reference frame, you would be out of it, Alex Purdy. That was his quote from last semester, and I have to throw in something physicky on, every web show, of course. So.
Is that a word?
Physicky?
Physicky.
Do physicists really care if physicky is a word or not?
I care.
That's because you're not a physics major. I'm sorry. I will refrain from saying it in your presence.
So, here we sit, wishing we were at Jandy's, but instead we're sitting in a room with no window and little turtle eggs to tend to.
I wonder if we could, like her car handles massive speed bumps. I wonder if we could just go over the tree.
It like jumps.
It flies. It's like
you don't even have to slow down.
No.
That's the benefit of driving a soccer mom car.
Her car just like owns speed bumps.
Every time.
Every stinking time.
Every time.
We really could do that. We could go get Jaundice.
We should totally go.
You think?
It
would make my day.
If we can actually get out of here.
Okay, so we're gonna pause it, and if we do get to go get Jaundice, we're gonna take you guys.
If we do get it, which it's looking like we're not. It's not gonna happen.
You know what? We just need to take them to get Jaundice some other time.
We'll just go maybe like Friday, Saturday.
It's the frozen yogurt
Sunday,
extravaganza.
Monday or Tuesday.
It's just awesome.
We love it.
It's so stinking amazing.
It's like if you haven't been to a frozen yogurt place where you pay by the weight and you get to put all your toppings on it, you need to get your behind to one of those places. Because it'll change your life forever.
Yeah, it will.
Our favorite flavors include, new favorite is Snickerdoodle.
Cookie dough.
So
good. Snickerdoodle cookie dough. You just didn't know so much awesomeness could be in one single bite.
No, and we also like vanilla. Good old vanilla. It's a good standby.
Yeah, because of all the toppings, you can, throw anything in it. Alex's Dreamsicle, that's pretty good.
He mixes, what is it?
Orange sherbet?
Orange sherbet with, is it vanilla?
I think so.
Vanilla.
Vanilla bean.
It's really good.
Vanilla bean, I think. I forgot. I didn't
It's really
keep
good.
up with that boy.
So, shout out to Alex. He can do some really good, combination things over at Jandy's.
And some really bad ones, too. One time it was, pink lemonade and chocolate eclair.
And, orange something. I just got a text message, you guys.
I wish you'd get a phone call.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because it lasts for longer. It says it's so fluffy. And it, rings.
Oh, yeah.
She has an Agnes Despicable Me rap where it's it's so fluffy! Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
See, we have a really really a lot of good ideas for this web show, but since we're kind of like tornadoed in,
we're so bored.
Yeah. I would say except for doing calculus, but that does fall under the boredom this time because I really just don't want to do it. So.
And it might be a while before we actually get to upload it since the internet's down.
Yeah.
So
apparently,
I mean, you
don't
might
spill
be
cereal on yourselves.
You might be watching this like 8 hours after we actually record it, because right now it's not even 10 a.m. Since when have we been like this excitable and talkative at before 10 a.m.?
Oh yeah, we're so exciting. I'm sure we're so exciting that you guys are like jumping up and down.
Yeah,
just to be watching
and
this.
normally at this point I would be on my way to statistics class.
Shout out to Mr. Leonard if you're there.
Love statistics. Love it. Okay. Statistics part is okay. I just don't like math.
You mean meth?
Meth. I don't like it.
She calls it meth, not
But
meth.
don't let that affect my grade. I love it.
Okay, so that was actually kind of funny, and I hope that it's okay to tell this story. But, so Maddie's statistics professor, who I didn't know was her statistics professor, came and substituted for my class with Dr. Ron one day in multivariable calculus, and so we just had him for a couple days, and all I knew was that he was a grad student, and so I was just like, oh, okay, that's really cool. I guess he's just had a lot of, calculus experience. And so it turns out he's Maddie's professor, and so the next day she's like, you're friends with my professor on Facebook? That's so weird. And I said, I didn't know he was your professor. And so then, we have very alert updates.
Oh,
so,
classes are canceled all day, you guys.
Yeah, all day.
Classes canceled for April 27th. Campus closed to public. Meal information. What does that mean?
Meal information, I guess that's all it says.
I guess that means they're not going to let us starve to death. That's all it's...
Fail.
That is...
You can't read that, but it's
read it.
Fail. It's so fail. Oh, show them the Agnes thing. With the... Oh, you want to know what's not fail? This app right here. You guys know Rebecca Black, Friday?
Her face looks like a white spot on here, but...
Yeah, but okay, hold on. I can't make it any better.
If you turn it
That's
a little
her face.
bit...
Oh, yeah, there we go.
It's like a soundboard.
And it, like...
If you use it in public, it just makes people want to cut themselves.
Yeah. Or cut you, whichever's closer. Okay,
Which
so
they would probably be closer.
cut themselves.
Oh, P.S., you guys. If you have any tips on how to raise baby turtles...
Yeah, because we just totally have, like, a cereal bowl full of them because we didn't want to leave them down there in the dryer or washer.
You don't want to wash and dry turtle eggs.
Okay, hold on.
As a disclaimer, part of this story is probably not true.
No.
We only wish it were really Friday.
Yeah,
but
we really wish it were Friday.
We've actually managed to talk for 13 minutes.
Oh.
So, I guess we're going to go...
Well, I didn't finish the story about the statistics professor.
Finish the story.
Okay, last night I posted what Maddie said was, Sarah, my feet smell like a rotted possum.
Because I was wearing Chacos.
And
if you've ever worn Chacos, you know they stink.
I put that on Facebook, and Mr. Leonard commented on it and was like, how can I not crack up when I see her in class tomorrow? And I suppose that now he won't get to crack up whenever he sees her in class tomorrow. Today, because she's not going to class today.
Sorry, Mr. Leonard.
So I guess that's how you can not crack up. She's not going to be there, along with all the other students, which is... depressing, but not at the same time.
But my feet are, like, really squeaky clean.
Okay, one more thing. Okay, so, like, I had these really soft socks on the other night, and I stuck my foot. Maddie had her hand on my, like, little step stool over there. Yep, step stool. And so I put my foot on it, and I was like, Maddie, my socks are so soft! And I, shoved my foot at her hand so she could feel the soft socks, and she just goes... and just looks at me really awkwardly like, you diseased freak. But it's like, she just doesn't like feet. I found that out, just how much she doesn't like feet.
Yeah. So, our video is 14 minutes again. And it keeps getting longer.
Why? Okay.
We'll ramble.
We're gonna have to go.
We'll see you guys next week. Maybe at Jandy's.
Bye.
Bye, guys.